Have you ever wondered why your deepest desires seem to get trapped in an endless loop inside your mind, spinning like a broken record, but never actually materialize into your reality? The answer will shock you. You've been manifesting from the wrong place this entire time. For years, you've been told that manifestation is a mental process, that if you think hard enough, visualize intensely enough, repeat affirmations 1,000 times, the universe will finally listen. But here's what nobody told you. Your rational mind, that same mind you use to plan your day or solve problems, is completely incapable of creating miracles. It's like trying to light a fire with ice. Dr. Joe Dispenza, one of the most revolutionary neuroscientists of our time, has discovered something that will forever change how you understand the creation of your reality. After decades of researching the connection between consciousness and quantum physics, he's reached a conclusion that challenges everything you thought you knew about manifestation. True creation doesn't happen in your head, it happens in your heart. And when I say heart, I'm not just referring to the organ that pumps blood through your body. I'm talking about a center of intelligence so powerful that it can literally bend the laws of physics in your favor. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than your brain's field. Think about that for a moment. While your mind is trapped in loops of worry, anxiety, and repetitive thoughts from the past, your heart has direct access to the quantum field, that invisible matrix of infinite possibilities where all miracles are born. But here's the problem. Most people live completely disconnected from this power. You live in your head, analytical, critical, trying to control every detail of your life, while your greatest tool for creation remains dormant in your chest. Dr. Dispenza teaches us that when you achieve coherence between your heart and brain, when you synchronize these two centers of power, something extraordinary happens. You become a living antenna, capable of transmitting and receiving information from the quantum field. It's in this state where real magic begins, where your intentions don't just get sent to the universe, but literally get woven into the fabric of reality itself. But let's be honest with you. This isn't another manifestation video full of empty promises. What you're about to discover are 5 scientifically backed principles that will teach you how to manifest from your heart's intelligence. These aren't theoretical concepts. They're practical tools you can start using today to transform your life from the inside out. The first profound truth you need to understand is that your heart isn't just a mechanical pump. It's literally your second brain, and in many ways, it's more intelligent than the one in your head. The heart contains over 40,000 neurons, a complex neural network that processes information and makes decisions independent of the brain. But here's what's fascinating. These heart neurons send more information to the brain than they receive from it. This means your heart is constantly influencing your thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. Dr. Dispenza explains that when you enter heart coherence, when your heart's rhythm becomes coherent and ordered, you literally change your brain chemistry. Your heart begins producing hormones like oxytocin, known as the love hormone, and ANF, an atrial natriuretic factor that acts as a neurotransmitter directly affecting the emotional and motivational centers of your brain. In this state, you don't just feel different, you biologically become a different person. Imagine for a moment that your heart is like a tuning fork. When it's in coherence, it vibrates at a specific, harmonious frequency. This vibration doesn't stay contained within your body. It extends outward, creating an energetic field that can be measured up to 8 feet around your body. When multiple people enter heart coherence simultaneously, their fields synchronize and amplify each other, creating what scientists call entrainment. But here's the key that changes everything. When your heart is in coherence, you're not only sending a clear signal to the quantum field, but you also become more receptive to receiving information from it. It's like tuning a radio with precision. When there's static, you only hear confused noise. But when the frequency is perfectly aligned, the music comes through clear and crystal. Let me guide you through a practical exercise you can do right now to experience this for yourself. Place one hand on your chest, right over your heart. Close your eyes and begin breathing slower than normal. Inhale for 5 seconds, hold for a moment, and exhale for 5 seconds. As you do this, imagine you're breathing directly through your heart. With each inhalation, feel as if air is entering directly into your chest, and with each exhalation, feel as if air is flowing out from your heart. Now, while maintaining this breathing pattern, bring to mind something you feel genuinely grateful for. Not something you think you should be grateful for, but something that truly fills you with gratitude when you remember it. It could be a special moment with someone you love, an experience that transformed you, or simply the beauty of being alive in this moment. Feel that gratitude not just in your mind, but in your chest, in your heart. Allow that sensation to expand with each breath. If you're doing this correctly, you'll begin to feel a sensation of warmth, expansion, or even a slight tingling in your chest. That's heart coherence in action. In this moment, your heart and brain are working in perfect synchrony, and you're literally in an optimal state for manifestation. The second revolutionary idea that will transform your understanding is the concept of elevated emotion. Dr. Dispenza teaches us that most people live trapped in survival emotions: fear, anger, frustration, anxiety, guilt, shame. These emotions keep your energy in the lowest frequencies of the electromagnetic spectrum, and from these frequencies, you can only attract more of what you already have. But elevated emotions, gratitude, compassion, unconditional love, joy, and inspiration vibrate at much higher frequencies. When you intentionally cultivate these emotions from your heart, you're not simply feeling good, you're literally changing your energetic signature. You're sending a completely different signal to the quantum field. Here's something probably nobody has explained to you before. Your emotions aren't just reactions to what happens in your life. They're literally the tools you use to sculpt your future reality. Every emotion you feel is an instruction you send to the universe about what kind of experiences you want to attract. When you feel fear, you're asking for more situations that give you fear. When you feel gratitude, you're asking for more reasons to be grateful. Dr. Dispenza has documented extraordinary cases of people who have healed terminal illnesses, attracted incredible opportunities, and completely transformed their lives simply by learning to maintain elevated emotional states consistently. But here's the challenge. Your body is addicted to familiar emotions. Your nervous system has been conditioned over years, maybe decades, to feel certain emotions as normal. When you try to shift to an elevated emotion, your body literally rebels. It's as if you have an internal addict saying, "This doesn't feel like me. This isn't familiar. I'd rather feel miserable because at least it's known." This is why most people abandon manifestation practice after a few days or weeks. They don't understand they're fighting against years of emotional conditioning. But there's a way to overcome this. And it's through consistent practice of what Dr. Dispenza calls mentally rehearsing the future. Instead of allowing your mind to constantly relive the past, which generates the same familiar emotions, you begin intentionally imagining and feeling your desired future as if it were already real. Let's practice this together. Think of something you really want to manifest in your life. It could be a relationship, a career opportunity, a level of health, or any experience you desire. Now, instead of thinking about why you don't have it or how you're going to get it, I'm going to ask you to do something different. Close your eyes and imagine you're already living that reality. Not as an external observer watching a movie of your life, but as if you're really there, experiencing it from within. How do you feel? What emotions arise when you already have what you desire? Is it joy? Is it gratitude? Is it a sense of fulfillment or achievement? Whatever that emotion is, allow it to originate in your heart and expand throughout your entire body. Now here's the crucial part. That emotion you're feeling right now, that's exactly the same emotion you would feel if your desire were already real. And according to the quantum physics principles that Dr. Dispenza teaches us, when you can generate the emotion of your desired future in the present moment, you begin to collapse the probability wave of that potential reality into your current experience. The third life-changing idea is understanding the true nature of the quantum field and how to consciously connect with it. The quantum field isn't something mystical or esoteric. It's a documented scientific reality. It's the energy field that connects all things in the universe, the place where all possibilities exist before manifesting into physical reality. Dr. Dispenza describes the quantum field as a matrix of information and energy that responds to consciousness. When you observe something at the quantum level, you literally change its behavior. This isn't philosophy. This is demonstrated physics. Double-slit experiments have proven over and over that the observer's consciousness directly affects the behavior of subatomic particles. Now, apply this principle to your life. You are both the observer and creator of your reality. Every time you direct your conscious attention towards something, you're influencing its probability of manifesting. But here's the problem. Most people direct their attention toward what they don't want. They focus on their problems, their limitations, their fears, and then wonder why they keep experiencing more of the same. The quantum field doesn't judge whether what you're focusing on is good or bad for you. It simply responds to the quality and intensity of your attention. It's like a mirror that reflects back exactly the energy you're projecting. If you project doubt, you receive situations that confirm your doubts. If you project certainty and gratitude, you receive experiences that validate that certainty and give you more reasons to be grateful. But to effectively connect with the quantum field, you need to transcend the limits of your conditioned personality. Your personality is simply a collection of thoughts, emotions, and habitual behaviors that you've repeated so many times they feel like your identity. But they're not you. They're simply patterns you've adopted, and like any pattern, they can be changed. Dr. Dispenza teaches us that when you enter deep meditative states, when you quiet the analytical mind and connect with your heart, you literally begin operating from a level of consciousness that transcends your limited personality. In this state, you're not John or Mary with all their problems and limitations. You're pure consciousness with direct access to the infinite field of possibilities. Here's a powerful exercise to experience this connection. Find a quiet place where you won't be interrupted. Sit comfortably with your spine straight, hands relaxed in your lap. Begin with the coherent breathing we practiced earlier. 5 seconds inhaling, 5 seconds exhaling, breathing through your heart. Once you feel heart coherence, begin expanding your consciousness beyond the limits of your body. Imagine your awareness extending 3 feet around your body, then 15 feet, then filling the entire room. Keep expanding until you feel your consciousness embracing your entire neighborhood, your city, your country, the entire planet. Now imagine expanding beyond Earth, beyond the solar system, until your consciousness merges with the infinite quantum field. In this expanded state, there's no separation between you and the possibilities you want to manifest. You and your desire are one in the field of pure potential. From this state of unity, don't ask for your desire as if it was something separate from you that you need to obtain. Instead, feel gratitude as if you were already one with that reality. Allow that gratitude to fill your entire being, and then, slowly, allow that sensation to condense back into your heart, bringing the essence of that future reality with you into the present moment. The fourth transformative idea you must deeply integrate is the power of conscious repetition and nervous system conditioning. Dr. Dispenza reminds us that real change doesn't happen at the intellectual level. It happens at the neurological and physiological level. You can perfectly understand all these concepts, but if you don't practice them consistently until they become automatic, you remain the same person with the same patterns. Your nervous system has been programmed for years to respond to life in a certain way. You have specific neural circuits for stress, for worry, for self-pity, for limitation. These circuits have become so automatic, they function below the level of your consciousness. You react to situations before you even realize you're reacting. But here's the good news. Your brain is neuroplastic. This means it can reorganize and form new connections at any age. Every time you consciously practice a new emotional state, Every time you choose to respond differently, you're literally rewriting your nervous system's programming. Dr. Dispenza has documented extraordinary brain changes in people who practice his techniques consistently. They've shown significant increases in brain coherence, greater activation of neural networks associated with creativity and intuition, and marked decreases in networks associated with stress and survival. But the key is in daily practice. You can't go to the gym once and expect to be in shape. You can't meditate once and expect instant enlightenment. Real transformation requires conscious repetition of new patterns until they become more automatic than the old ones. This means you need to dedicate time each day, preferably at the same time, to practice these elevated states. At first, you'll feel resistance. Your body will want to return to familiar patterns. Your mind will find excuses not to practice. This is completely normal and expected. It's simply your nervous system trying to keep you in your comfort zone. But if you persist, if you continue practicing despite the resistance, something remarkable begins to happen. The new patterns begin to feel more natural. You find yourself accessing elevated states more easily throughout the day. Your automatic response to stressful situations begins to change. You literally become a different person, not just psychologically, but biologically. Let's create a practical protocol you can implement immediately. Each morning, before checking your phone or diving into daily activities, dedicate at least 20 minutes to this practice. Begin with 7 minutes of coherent breathing to establish heart coherence. Then, spend 7 minutes feeling gratitude for something in your current life, allowing that emotion to originate and expand from your heart. Finally, dedicate 6 minutes to mentally rehearsing your desired future, feeling it as if it were already real. Don't visualize, feel. Visualization is a mental process, but feeling is a heart process that directly accesses the quantum field. When you can feel your desired future in the present, you're literally drawing it toward your reality. The fifth and final transformative idea that will complete your transformation is understanding that manifesting from the heart isn't just about getting what you want. It's about becoming the person who naturally lives that reality. Dr. Dispenza teaches us that we don't attract what we want. We attract what we are. Your state of being is your signal to the quantum field, and the universe always responds by giving you experiences that match that signal. This means if you want financial abundance, you can't manifest it from a state of scarcity and need. If you want love in your life, you can't create it from a state of loneliness and desperation. If you want health, you can't generate it from a state of illness and victimization. You must first become the version of yourself that already has what you desire. This is the fundamental difference between manifesting from the mind and manifesting from the heart. The mind always tries to get something it believes it lacks. The heart recognizes that you're already complete and that manifestation is simply allowing your internal wholeness to reflect in your external reality. When you truly integrate this concept, your entire relationship with manifestation changes. You're no longer desperately chasing your desires. Instead, you become a magnet that naturally attracts experiences aligned with your internal state. You're not trying to manipulate the universe, you're aligning with it. Dr. Dispenza describes this as falling in love with the future. Instead of being attached to specific outcomes, you fall in love with the process of becoming your best version. You fall in love with the feeling of living from your heart. You fall in love with the infinite possibility that exists in every moment. From this state of love and gratitude toward life itself, manifestation becomes effortless. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to control every detail. You simply have to stay in alignment with your highest version, and the universe conspires to bring you experiences that reflect that alignment. Here's the final exercise that integrates everything we've explored. At the end of each day before sleeping, ask yourself, who was I today? Not what you did, but who you were. Were you the person you want to be? Did you operate from love or from fear? Did you connect with your heart or remain trapped in your mind? If you discover you weren't the person you aspired to be, don't judge yourself. Simply take note and make a clear intention for the next day. Specifically, visualize how you want to show up as a person tomorrow. How do you want to respond to challenging situations? What emotions do you want to cultivate? How do you want others to feel in your presence? Then, program your subconscious for the next day by feeling gratitude for the person you're becoming. Feel grateful for the changes that are already occurring, even if you can't see them physically yet. This anticipatory gratitude creates a magnetic field that attracts exactly the experiences you need to become that person. The path of manifesting from the heart isn't just a technique. It's a completely new way of living. It's an invitation to let go of the limited version of yourself you've been playing and embrace the unlimited magnificence of who you truly are. When you live from your heart, when you operate from elevated emotions, when you consciously connect with the quantum field, you don't just change your life. You become a catalyst for elevating consciousness in everyone around you. Dr. Dispenza reminds us that every person who does this work, every individual who learns to manifest from the heart, contributes to humanity's collective awakening. Your personal transformation becomes a gift to the world. When you radiate love, gratitude, and possibility from your being, you give others permission to do the same. Heart coherence isn't just a personal tool, it's a frequency that can heal communities. Elevated emotion isn't just an individual practice, it's a morphogenetic field that can change collective consciousness. Your connection to the quantum field isn't just for your personal benefit, it's your contribution to the evolution of human consciousness. So I invite you, not just to use these tools to manifest your personal desires, but to become a beacon of possibility for everyone you encounter. Every time you choose love over fear, every time you respond from gratitude instead of complaint, every time you maintain an elevated vision despite external circumstances, you're literally helping create a new world. This is your moment. This is your calling. The science is no longer theory, it's proven reality. The tools are no longer a mystery, they're at your fingertips. The only question remaining is, are you ready to stop manifesting from your mind's limitations and begin creating from your heart's infinite magnificence? The future you dream of isn't somewhere distant waiting for you to find it. It's here now, in this moment, waiting for you to become the person who naturally lives it. Your heart already knows the way. You just need the courage to follow it. And if this message has resonated with you, if you feel something inside has been activated, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Because this is just the beginning of a series of deep explorations into how consciousness science can radically transform your life. There's so much more to discover about the secrets of conscious manifestation, about how to reprogram your subconscious mind, and about how to access the highest states of consciousness known to humanity. Your subscription isn't just a click. It's a declaration that you're ready to evolve, to transcend the limitations you've accepted as real, and to become the conscious creator of your destiny. The universe is waiting for you. Your heart already knows what's possible. Now it's time to allow that possibility to become your lived reality.